So, if beauty is an article of imagination, join me in my dream. Strange and beautiful, the world tonight. And I want all the world to know that your love's all I need, all that I need. Yeah, if we're lost, then we are lost together. So true, man. We are lost together. This intergalactic planetary journey. You know, I think I'm now about, I don't know, an hour and a half from, by walking from where I went from. I don't read the language, I don't speak it. I have no idea where I'm going. I get to a spot and I'm like, which way am I going to go? And then, like X-Clan lyric, I'm like, to the east, my brother, to the east, my brother, to the east, my brother, to the east. So then I take a right, and look at what I find in the middle of one of the busiest cities in the world. Fun fact, Vietnam, the land that is called Vietnam, is the same length as Ontario. But it's about half as wide at its widest point. I did say Ontario, right? And in that space of land, there are 100 million people. So you hear that honk, it's probably a taxi, trying to see if I need him, or just somebody coming up behind telling me, hey, I'm here, tight roads, right? But in any case, it was a taxi, see? Grab on the back. That's one of the apps you download when you get here. It's crazy cheap, you know what I mean? You could go on probably a 30-minute ride for $7. Go get a massage. The best. It's very hard to find that energy back home. Like a really therapeutic, full body massage with oils and hot rocks and really heavy knowledge about muscles in the body. And it's $15 Canadian for an hour. So, I don't know if you guys noticed, but people are pretty chill, right? Everybody's relaxing, chilling out, relaxing, maxing, or cooling. Couple of guys who are up to no good started making trouble in my neighborhood, so my life did get turned upside down. But it was a choice that I made, right? To leave the comforts, the illusion of comfort. Because if I'm not the best me that I can be, for me, then I'm not of the value that I wish to be for myself, which means I'm not of the value I wish to be for anyone at all. And that is the secret. So at this point, I am 67 hours into a fast. And I mean literally a fast, no food. Every morning I have a coffee. It's a real organic coffee with MCT oil, coconut oil, fish oil, And that's it. That's all that my body takes other than water all day. And 67 hours, everybody. And I'm good. I feel strong. I weighed myself. In 3 days, I'm down 14 pounds, right? And it's a healthy 14 because, like a bear in the winter, I bellied up for the long winter. You know what I mean? I filled it up. I filled up the belly for the long winter, and now, I'm using the science to feed off of those storage that I put in my own body, my own self. and it's given me energy. You know, there's a lot of benefits that I'm already seeing from this effort, this concentration. My eyesight was very poor as soon as I hit 40. This September I'm turning 48, and my eyesight just kept declining, kept degrading. And I have to tell you, in Canada, you know, a lot of the food that I ate was processed, you know. A lot of the thoughts I had were negative, critical, you know, of self, of the system, society around me, wondering how it got so bad and where the peace was and where all the good people have gone, kind of thing, you know, how I can do my part to fix it, make it better. And it consumed me to a point that all I did was take in toxin, full of sadness, full of self-doubt, lost the ability to love myself, to think clearly, to speak my voice, right? And in 3 days, my eyesight's improved. I can read small print things where I would get blurry and need the glasses that I bought. Now, I don't need it, you know? And that's exactly how it works. But I just couldn't do it in Canada because I absorbed an energy that went against that, you know what I mean? And now that I've made this journey to a place where I can reset, you know, I can reset the computer, get it all back, I mean, all that I lost, bring it all back, bring it all home, right? And then that's who I want to be. So I don't want to be lean to have power and authority over others, although it does attract people to you, both the good and the bad energies. But that happens all the time, right? Frequency draws like frequency. And I do want to be lean so I can feel powerful. You know, I like to feel, at times in my life I got myself to a point where I felt a little bit more in body like an animal than like a human, right? And I like that. I want to feel that. I want to take deep breaths in my lungs of the fragrances in this earth, you know. Just look at that wall, these schools, you know, that are around, and just the vibe for children and how treasured children are. You know what I mean? It's beautiful, you know. It's the way things should be, right? That guy got to his alarm pretty quick. It's good, you know. Don't disturb the flow, right? So anyways, these are long videos now. I'm going to be talking because I feel that good and that smooth. But yeah, all right. Talk to you in a bit.